Hey everyone, Greenbeard here, and welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 22 video on my channel. So, I apologize first and foremost for the difference in the audio if it's not quite as crisp as I'm used to. I'm not recording in my normal location. But, that being said, premium skill change tickets did just drop. However, unfortunately, we're going to wait until next week because we are almost at enough Black Diamond pieces to take Denny McLain to Black Diamond, and I want to save them for him. So, until then, the grade increase for the 12,000 stars, is a surprise one. I couldn't get it to proc last week. Turns out it just pops up after you use an intermediate grade increase the week after the $100 GI goes on sale. So if you get the $100 GI and you have 12,000 stars to spare, you can actually get two grade increase tickets instead of just the one, which means in today's video we will be taking Al Holland finally to Diamond. Oh man, I've been waiting so long to get this card to Diamond and get him in my lineup. We have tons of skill change tickets and to use on him. 67 GI. I have 4 of these, so I'm going to use them. I'm not super happy with the 67. So hopefully we can get him to go up. And he actually does go up here. Come on. Above 70. 75. Let's freaking go. Oh, man. Which means we have a bunch of these to spare. So while we're here, I'm going to use one on Altair since he's a 60. And since once we get a legend skill on Denny McLain, we're going to be swapping premiums over to him to get batter's chem. 74, that's awesome. Great. Yeah, that's a pretty good GI too. A little more to speed than I'd like, but he's also in down condition right now. That's great. So both of those things are major helps. I got 2 of the grade increase tickets from this limited time shop. I got the 2 from here. The rest of this, I don't really see the rest of any of these being worth it. However, on the notice when that came up, it said there's 2 different weeks of sales. So next week, it appears the premium vintage pack, or the diamond vintage pack will go on sale. So we'll get that too. Well, I say next week. For me, it's next week. I'm recording this video on Monday, but I believe it goes up Wednesday. So even though this video, the premium vintage pack will be out, that will likely be in the video next week with taking Denny McLain to Black Diamond and getting premium skill change tickets on him. Before we do anything else, we are going to go to the special shop because in getting that GI for 12,000 stars, it gave us enough mileage to get a Sig player pack. So we're going to open our mileage Sig. Team card? Not a team card. Very good card for a Diamondbacks team, though. Very good card. Doesn't help us out. I think we also now have enough signature cards to do a Sig combo. We have this... we have this gold Miggy Cabrera, which unfortunately isn't his best year. But somebody pointed out in the comments, I just seem to be pulling all of the Tigers, since I now have both Tigers Legends, and I pulled that Miggy Sig in our last the last time we did a Sig combo, I believe. So we'll go do that Sig combo first. I know I'm doing things a little crazy out of order, but I'm just kind of going. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Brewers team. That is an unbelievable card. That's his MVP year, I believe. And man, that's an awesome card. 2019 actually may have been when Cody Bellinger won, but Yelich, when they were going back and forth, I think. It's a shame. If he came in Diamond, I'd probably use him in my lineup. Alright, so we are going to throw Al Holland here in over Genmar Gomez. He's already at a 115, and we haven't finished his train yet. So, we can now finish his train based around the fact that he has a 75 GI. I believe we can go 2 to location, 7 to velocity, which would give us 17, 17, 1, 12, 10. And that 17 would put location as his number 1, but even with that being the case, I believe in that scenario, he would still get the dominant pitcher bonus. I'm going to double check that, and if that's the case, then that's going to be what we do for his train. Alright, so I double checked, and 2 to location and 7 to velocity, putting location first, will in fact work on this card. So he will have location 1, and still he will end up with a dominant pitcher training. So we need a 2 location, 1 velocity, would give us, 17, 17. And he is all done now. So look at that beautiful, beautiful train. 1 to stamina, 17 to location and velocity. He's a 117 overall. He's not special trained yet. What skills? Did he come with any skills? No, how about we open a skill storage? Dom stability. Closer. Alright. So, we are going to start looking for skills on him. We have 73 skill change tickets. So, obviously, we're looking for dominant pitcher, 1. We're looking for winning streak. And a 3rd. Maybe we would take dominant pitcher, boss, winning streak, dominant pitcher, boss, setup man, something like that. If we get a 3-3 set with dominant pitcher or last boss, we'll hold on to that in the back. Otherwise, we're just going for a skill set that can immediately get him in our lineup now. Boss fighter stability, good, but not good enough. Again, we want him to be our closer because he is such a good card. Ace touch, nope. Alright. This might take a little while, but hopefully, boss inning eater control artist, no. Dom stab, that's what we got on his other set. On his second skill slot set. I would really like to be able to get him in as my closer. Nothing against Bedrosian, but I'd like to get him in as my closer. Alright. Finesse Fixer Firefighter? No. Not going to work on him. And right now, with my cards, I don't really want him in a middle relief role because he's just too good a card to put in a middle relief. We're not seeing anything right now. Dom, Fixer warmed up. We're going to hold on to that in the backup slot. Not that I want to use it, but, you know, no harm in holding on to it. Dom, Ace, no. Whew, come on. Let's get this card. Touch Fixer, no. Fixer Golden Pitcher. Dom Control Artist. Come on. Touch, Giant Crusher, Finesse. Finesse Touch is a good set. Giant Crusher, not so much. And again, he doesn't have breaking pitches. So Finesse Pitcher is half as useful on him. Dom, power pitcher warmed up. No. Boss, winning streak. For now, we'll hold on to boss winning streak in the backup slot. Keep rolling on this other slot. Dom, touch, inning eater. No. Inning eater just isn't gonna do anything on a closer. Boss, touch alone. No. From my understanding, touch isn't great unless it's a third skill on a reliever. And obviously, we're not going for it to be a third skill on this particular reliever. Sorry about that. Boss, golden pitcher. No, come on. Touch, field commander. Just throw a couple good skills together. Pitching me, no. Dom, finesse, fixer. Oh, God. Making it really hard for me not to use him as a middle reliever. I don't want to use him as a middle reliever, though. I just... It benefits my team so little to use him as a middle reliever. Winning streak, finesse. Oh, so close. Dom on its own. Come on. Inning eater, iron will. We've gotten that combo a couple times now. Come on. Such a useless combo. Yeah. Come on. Giant crusher. Not good enough. Winning streak alone. No. Touch. No. No. Come on. Fixer touch. Come on with kill shot and inning eater. All these, we're getting gold skills. We're just only getting the bad gold skills. Fixer touch. Alright, we got 4 more. No. No. Boss, iron will. Dang. And no. Alright, that was pretty brutal. So for now, we're going to have to roll with Dom, finesse, fixer. I don't like that at all, but we're going to have to roll with it until we didn't even see a good setup set on him. We just didn't see much of anything on him. So obviously with that, we cap out Dom and fixer. Not super happy that we went through 73 skill change tickets and did not see even a good closer set. Kind of upset about that. But we will continue to work on him as we go forward. So we will work on special training him. Don't know how much special training material I have. We'll open up some packs and we'll see how far we can get him. Lots of special training material here, though, so that's always nice. The silver and the gold special train material is going to be especially nice at these lower levels, where, it goes a little bit longer of a distance. Velocity 2. Love to see it. Alrighty. We're making good progress on them. And well, hopefully we have a bunch of those diamonds, special train materials, so we're able to get them all the way up to 5. Alright. 6-4 right now, so he's at plus 14 to Dom. So we will now go and open up some packs. We have a Team Select Diamond pack, and we have 128 premiums. So we'll open the rest of these premiums this week. We'll work on special training him, and hopefully, if we can get him up to 8, I don't think we'll get him all the way up to 8 today. Hopefully we can get him close. There's a vintage, love to see it. And if we don't get him close, if we do get him close, that's good to see a silver card. If we get him pretty close and I can finish him up with bronzes and basics, then I might finish him up there, and then I'd show you guys that. And my hope is we can do that, because then that'll allow us to work on Denny McLean going forward in terms of special training. Nothing fun there. Alright, we'll do this premium vintage. Legend? Nope. Alright. And we'll hop into the premiums. Would love to see a bunch of diamonds, primes, vintages, anything fun. There's a diamond. Couple golds. Corey Kluber 17. Yep, that's his best year. 333 set, but nothing on it. Okay, nothing there. Oof. All silvers. That's tough. I saw recently Dinelson Lamet was sent down to the minors by the Padres. That's a little crazy considering how good his 2020 season was. I know he's struggled out of the bullpen since, and he's had to come out of the bullpen because of injuries, but that's a tough one when they really, I mean, everyone could really see that he looked like he was going to be a stud starting pitcher. His stuff's unbelievable, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes injuries hamper, and you can't really ever put it all together the way that you should. Prime. Would be nice to see a prime here toward the end. There's another diamond. No prime, though. Rendon, another good diamond card. It's a shame I'd finished Mentor. Could use some of these for Mentor. They're good cards. And the last 8. Oh, can't. Okay. Well, let's go special train. Al Holland. Or rather, continue special training Al Holland. It only feels about right that we, you know, put so much prep in. We saved up so many skill change tickets just to wait to perfect this card. And, of course, we got no good usable skill sets on him. It's going to probably take a while, but again, he's a Sig card, and he's so good that, you know, it's even if it's a long-term project, it's definitely worth the investment. It's worth the hundreds and hundreds of skill change tickets that we're going to probably end up going through. And you know, in the meanwhile, Bedrosian's a fine closer for me anyway. So, you know, we put in Holland. We're not going to use like skill upgrade tickets or anything like that, because it's not going to be worth wasting them on a set that's not finished, like Dom Finesse Fixer. But we'll put him in. Hopefully, it's good enough that he can be a pretty good a pretty good middle reliever for me in the meanwhile. And whenever we get a good closer or setup man set on him, we'll shift him over there. But until then, it doesn't make it doesn't make the team worse. And it definitely still makes the team better. It's just not as much better as I hope that one day he will, be for us. So, no harm, no foul. Just going to take a little bit longer to finally get up to where I'd like us to be, but it'll happen. Looks like we should be able to, we will almost certainly be able to get him to 6, maybe 7 if we get lucky with diamonds and golds from the rest of these packs. Maybe. Would love to get him up all the way up to 8, but not quite there yet in terms of special train material. I think my plan is going to continue to be to finish Holland up to 8 first, finish him off first and foremost, because we're so close, and he's only going up to 8. Nick Castellanos, and then like I said, we'll move on to Denny McLean next week once we get him to Black Diamond. I'm gonna be interested to track that Gene Segura card, because he's hitting like a madman this year. And, if he keeps up that rate that he's hitting right now, he could have just a mind-boggling good season in this game particularly. So, could be interesting to track and see. All right, we have 2 live season alts, no diamonds. And we have 7 regular alts. Hopefully we get a diamond. We do. Okay. 2 makes up for the 0 for 21 from our last video. Wow. That's high fielding. There's a Kutch. A Yankees Kutch, not a Phillies one. It doesn't really matter. We don't need the Phillies Kutch. We're going to go... I think we went batter last time, so we're going to go pitcher. We're going to just, I think, alternate pitcher, batter, until we get either Steve Carlton or... Actually, we're going to go batter. I was going to say until we get Diamond Steve Carlton, but the problem is, because he's a vintage, it's a lower chance from a team select pack, so we're just going to go batter until we get a Harper. And then we'll go pitcher, and hopefully we can get a Steve Carlton. Kutch 20. I think I already have that card. I believe I do. So we'll go back to special training. All right. Holland. Okay, let's see how far we can get him today. Meant to hang on to that Segura. That's fine. Can always check his stats in the collection page, which is a nice feature of those collections. So we'll definitely get him to 6. How much further we get him after that remains to be seen. But getting him to 6 in one day is awesome. I'm very happy with that. That's one major hurdle in special training down, is that first chunk up to level 6, then up to level 8, and then you Black Diamond and up to level 10. So let's see. We're going to be just short of 7. So what I might do is go do some intermediates, and then I'll show you if we're able to get him to level 7. And we'll be able to get him to 7 here. And one more will give him the full dominant pitcher bonus. So once we get him to level 8, we're not gonna get to level 8 today. But maybe we'll be able to get it to it next week. Maybe I go to the store and get a couple of those diamond special train material and see how far those get us. I don't have a ton of stars right now, so maybe not. Let's go get one and see how much. I don't know how many we would need to get from level. We'll just do one for now. If it only takes like 4 or 5, maybe it's worth the stars to get the rest, but I'm not sure. So that's what, 15%. So it would take more than I'm willing to go spend points on, or stars on. So we'll hold off on using that for now then. We'll hold off until next week for that. But he's a 120 base, and by the time we get him to level 8, he will be a 121 base card. For comparison, I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, because I'm in special training. For comparison, currently at special training level 8, which is where Arietta is right now, he is also a 120 base. So that's just absolutely insane. This is just an unbelievable card, and it's a shame we couldn't get him a set that is really truly going to be able to utilize it. But Dom Finesse Fixer is going to be a very, very good middle relief set for me for the time being. So with that being said, have a great day, and I'll see you next week where we'll upgrade Denny McClain and use premiums on him. Bye.